really at your discretion. But so you've got your, you got your ear slap on either side. So either way, that works. And you've got your eye raise, and then the famous kick to the junk, or kick to the groin. Now you don't want to kick like this. That's not really very good because it's so hard to aim it. It's hard for me to aim that kick. Now if I'm already in my stance, if I'm standing like I'm supposed to be, automatically from practice, guess what? Just lift your foot up. You don't even have to kick. These bones in your shin are extra hard, like steel, right above your tongue of your shoe. You're going to actually use your shin to come below their genitals and just pick them up like that. Just pick their whole body up, kick them so hard, Just lift your foot up. You don't have to try. You don't have to really sit here and like aim or anything. There's no time for that. Just lift your foot up. Just like that. And it's brutal. And and I know no man's going to walk away from it. No man's going to be able to continue to fight. Even with a cup on or what have you, it's just not going to happen. And they're called the boys for a reason. And that's the shin rake. This is a shin rake. Take the edge of your shoe, the flat edge of your shoe. You want to come right above the knee, right below the knee. Right below the knee. Dig in with your side of your shoe, and just push down as hard as you can, and take all the skin off of the shin. And that's brutal. No one will stand for that. And it works, both sides. With these moves, all these moves, 4 now, but the 3 that you need to learn for sure, the eye rake and the ear slap and the groin kick. Those 3 are the main ones you want to learn for sure. They're all brutal, So if you feel the damage is done, and you're if you ever see a gap, take it, run, go away. Don't fight this guy, because likely if they recover, they're going to hurt you even worse. So it's best to get out. Protect your family and your kids if you have to, and yourself. But definitely, if a choke's involved, don't hold back. Whatever it takes. If you have a weapon, use the weapon. Okay, this is what weapons were built for. People like that. Okay, someone just threatened your life. Don't be afraid to use a weapon. Use a butter knife, any kind of can, soda can, whatever you have. Anything can be a weapon. So whatever you have. 2 things I can tell you need to carry for sure. One is a Cobotan keychain. They're about $10, and they're very, very brutal and painful, but they are very effective, and they even look very ominous. It may just work enough when you're here with one. They're not going to work on it. So a Cobotan keychain, that is a definite investment for $10. I'll pick one up. And pepper. Get OC pepper foam, nothing else. I really don't recommend anything else. Where I've worked in the past, big criminals and things, it's very effective. So OC pepper foam really is the best thing out there. So get you a bottle of OC pepper foam, get you a Cobotan. They make them different sizes. Stay away from wood. You want something, this is aluminum, so pretty sturdy. But a Cobotan keychain, it's just an extension of your arm. And there's so many. This is a pinpoint, so you can do so many things. You can come up to the bridge of the nose and push, and bring them to the ground, push down. You can under the earlobe here. There's just so many things. That's hard and very, you can actually just smack somebody between the eyes, There's a lot of things you can do. You can hit them anywhere, any bony area, joints, all that stuff, knuckles, elbows, any sensitive spot. They're just very effective. And you'll get striked. When you strike, you'll do the same thing. You'll turn through. Turn your shoulders, turn your body. And you can see the difference. See, my reach is even less. So if you turn, it's way more effective. That's what you want. And everything we do, you want to come to that 45, this angle here, just like this. You want to come to this angle always before anything even happens. And if you're startled or anything, go ahead and get in that position. Get in that position and get your hands up. That's the main thing. Put your hands up. Get them up high like this. You know, to guard your throat just in case. They're not going to be able to choke you if your hand was here. Okay, so if you instinctively know, get your hands up to your throat here, to your neck, and get in your stance automatically, then it'll be second nature. And you won't get hurt. Odds are you won't get hurt, you know. And the next time he comes, it probably won't be the next time. So, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, the police take a while to get there now. They're busy. And we're kind of on our own, in a way, for a little while. A lot can happen in 3 minutes, much less 30 seconds. I mean, you can probably die in 30, just a couple of minutes. So you need to be very careful, and you need to know your stuff. You need to train, and you need to work hard every day, or every chance you get, to be proficient and be strong. You need to walk and eat a little better. It's sort of like a soldier or someone like that, a weightlifter, a bodybuilder. Good in, good out. So you want to try to lose some weight, maybe. Along with this comes a sense of respect and power, and a lot of good things, including health. Some health benefits. So it's a great thing. You want to do that for sure. And this can be a regimen, a daily regimen. You can see I'm sweating. I'm barely just doing anything. I'm just standing. So it's a lot. It's a lot of exercise. It's good for you. Okay. I think that's about it. I'll be making some more videos eventually. I really like to kind of get more into this since I was abused growing up and things like that. I can relate to what women go through with men in abuse, and of course I grew up around it. So spouse abuse and things like that. And it happens to men and women. So, and there's women just as vicious as any man out there. So I must say that. Just be careful out there. Get it, like I said, get an EPO, and just be safe. Always keep in the back of your mind, he's not here, or is he? Or is the person there? Or will they be here in 5 seconds? Always be ready. Don't be paranoid. I want you to sleep. I want you to relax and sleep, but I want you to always be alert. Be ready at all times. Kind of sleep with one eye open, and just kind of, you need to really be ready. And part of being ready is having the right tools, the right education, and practice. The only way you're going to be ready is to practice. So grab a partner. You definitely want to use nothing sharp, so if you scared for something like that, if you want to contend with weapons. But you want to work on that ear slap. So you want to cup your hand, come up, cup your hand, come up to the ear, and you want to slap. You can try that lightly on someone if you'd like. I don't recommend it, but it's very painful. And then you have your eye rake. So you want to dig in, come down the face. That's your eye rake. And then your groin kick will be a straight extended foot. Just lift your foot up and right into crotch. The legs will act as a guide to guide you up. And it'll guide you straight up to the crotch. So you want to push your leg up as high as you can. And spring back as you go up. You don't want to kick. It's too hard to aim. It's too hard to find that sweet spot. It's already done for you. Sweet spot's already done for you. If you're in your position, you just lift your foot up and you're on the money. Keep your toe pointed at the groin, and you're good to go. So those are a few basic things, really basic. You need to learn all you can, really. It never hurts. So I enjoy teaching other people what little bit I know. Well, I know a lot, but what little bit that I've learned. It takes a lifetime to learn just a little bit. So self-defense and martial arts has been around for thousands of years, but I enjoy it, and I enjoy helping people, and I hope I can help you feel better and feel a lot more confident. If you just practice, you'll feel confident, even the first time. So definitely practice those 3 moves. Like I said, you're going to get in your stance, Okay, get your hands up to your neck. All right, and then you're ready. Kind of keep your knees bent. Keep your back leg strong, and keep it far enough apart to where you have strength. So you're in your position. Get your hands up. If you want to yell, project yourself, scream, tell the neighbor to call 911. You don't want to scream. So then you've got your ear slap and your irate, and then you've got your groin kick. You learn those three, you'll be golden, and then you can learn from there. Pick up a little more as you go along, but always remember the core, the basics that I just taught you. Always keep those. Never stray from that if you're going to attack. And you can play around all you want, but the moves you want to be second nature are those three. You want to be second nature. So even just walking around the store or your room, you can practice that all the time. Get your hands up, get in a position. Just practice it. There's no other way. It's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to come to you by itself. So you got to practice. I wish you the best of luck, and don't ever think you're weak or you can't. You're not going to be able to function or without that person or something like that. There's always help out there. There's tons of help out there, and it's a huge problem, and you're not alone. There's tons of people that's going through it too, just like you. So don't ever think that you can't be helped or you owe that person something, the person that's harming you, or you must get back with them for any reason. And they will try anything to get back with you. They'll try everything. They'll hit all your, hit all your sour spots and sweet spots and try to get you to really come back to them. And a friend of mine, he keeps up with stats and things like that. I think I read on there, like, the second time you go back, it's like double the percentage of likelihood that you're going to get beat up really bad this time, or worse, or die. It's common that spouses killing each other, or in a bad marriage, if there's abuse there, it can become fatal. And that's why I'm making this video. My friend could have been killed. So there's no sense in that. If people's going to make war, then you're going to have to learn to fight in it. There's really no other way around it. The cops might be 10 minutes before they get there, so you kind of got to fight your own battle. But just like the first thing I said, the best way to fight a person that's harming you is don't let them fight you. Don't let it begin. Don't even let it start. Don't open your door. Don't go out alone if you can avoid it. And if you have to go out alone, take your double time. Take your weapon of choice. Get your firearms permit if that's what you want to do. It's a great idea, I think, if you train properly. Carry a weapon. That's why they make weapons.